YouTube, was good? It's your boy Dave CP3. I'm bringing a video that was highly requested by you guys, and it's going to be a money method video. This money method video is going to be different from all the others because this is for the retired grinders, the people that don't want to grind anymore but still need to make consistent money. This is the perfect video for you. So you guys been wanting to know my secret to how I make money and maintain my money, and I'm gonna drop all my secrets here in this video. I don't have to grind Cayo Perico. I don't have to do back-to-back Brogdon glitches and all the things that people do nowadays. So we're gonna get into how I make my money. First and foremost, owning a nightclub is very important. I don't grind anymore, so I am just strictly making money off of passive income. I don't do heist anymore. I don't do anything that requires me to grind. I just do anything that'll make me money in the background. So I maintain my nightclub popularity. As you can see here, as soon as I come into my nightclub, I get the update or the notification that I have a troublemaker in my nightclub. This is the easiest way to keep your nightclub popularity maxed out, is the troublemaker. You just walk up to them and then you just put them out, and that'll give you a bar of popularity. Or they'll tell you that someone is in a nightclub that requires a drive home, and you just drive them to the destination, and that'll give you a bar as well. I come through my nightclub and I check my popularity at least every hour to make sure that it's staying at 4 bars or above. As you can see here, that simple task right there got me 10K, and it's gonna get me 50K when they give me the new payout for each day of the nightclub popularity. So that's 60K every hour if you maintain the 5 bars of popularity. The nightclub popularity may seem like something that's cliche and not really worth maintaining, but after I noticed the amount of money I've made over time without having to lift a finger or doing anything that requires a lot of time, it's crazy. You guys are gonna see the amount of money that I made from just passive income. Now, the nightclub warehouse and product, that makes a lot of money as well, but that requires some level of grinding. So I typically do that every now and again. The business battles are usually fun to do, so I would do those, especially the business battle where it's just one item. So I just go pick up that one item and bring it to the nightclub, and that'll boost the stock. So I just maintain my stock a little bit doing that so I can make money on top of my passive income. I don't really do nightclub sales that often, and I don't really use my warehouse that much, so I just maintain my popularity for the most part. So as you can see here, my total nightclub earnings is $38.5 million, and $30 million of that income from the nightclub is, no, matter of fact, $34 million is from straight passive income from the popularity bar. I made $34 million only maintaining my popularity bar. Granted, it will take a lot of time to get that amount of money, but I'm going to do the full mathematical breakdown towards the end of the video. Now, the second most important business to own is the agency. Now, the agency also provides passive income, but you need to do security contracts. And there's a link out there to tell you how many security contracts that will help you boost your daily passive income. Now, after you went to your nightclub and checked on your popularity, now you come to the agency, check out the computer, and see what security contracts are available. I've made in a total of $52 million from the agency between security contracts and the big VIP contract for Dr. Dre. You also want to pay attention to your weekly bonuses. When the contract or the agency security contracts or the Dr. Dre contracts are double money, you're gonna make a crazy amount of money. That means the Dr. Dre contract will be paying out $2 million, and the security contracts, if you get the highest payout for the specialty jobs, will be close to 150K. and you can make that money in less than 5 minutes. Ideally, if you ask me, when you load into GTA 5 Online, you should want to complete at least 2 to 4 security contracts a day. That could net you somewhere between 2 to 300K if you only do the higher paid security jobs. So right now I make 18K per GTA day, which is 48 minutes, on top of the 50K of passive income from the nightclub. So between the nightclub and the agency, I'm currently raking in roughly 80K in passive income, and I didn't even do any type of mission just yet. Now, all these money method videos out there is telling you to spam Cayo Perico, do Brogdon, and all these other things. They never tell you to just play the game and have fun. And while you're playing the game and having fun, the money will come. And the money will feel much better if you're having fun and then you look up at your account and you got millions of dollars in it. That's what I want for you guys. So like I said earlier in the video, I'm going to give you guys a more in-depth breakdown of how the money is going to play out. Now, daily spins are important. That can be free money, free cars, anything. Make sure you're doing your daily spins. So this next word of advice is not the typical word of advice, but this has been a steady source of income for me as well. We go into the penthouse to play blackjack, baby. Of course, this is one of the easiest ways to make money as well, especially if you're going on a heater. This session right here, I made 650K. So obviously I went on a massive hot run and I went crazy on the blackjack table. I typically only bet 50,000 a hand, and that can either make or break you. Boom, 100K. As you can see, I beat the dealer's hand 19 to 18. Easy money. So I actually play blackjack in real life, so I really know how to play the game. I typically play by the textbook rules. So as you can see here, I have a 9 versus a dealer 6. You always want to double down on that. So I doubled down, got the 19, dealer flips to 17, boom, 200K. Easy. Now, this is not to say that this is a guaranteed source of income, but if you get hot and go crazy like I am right now, you can make a crazy amount of money. GTA only lets you play with 50K at a time, so I would take out 50K and I will play smaller hands and build up a bank to where I can start playing 100K hands, because with 100K hands and you get a blackjack like that, boom, 125K, easy money. Aren't we having fun and we ain't doing Cayo Perico? Alright, so now that we left the blackjack table, hopped into the Italia GTO, paused the game, and we searched the map to find the stash house. The stash houses are a great source of passive income as well. Once you raid the stash house, they give you a free stock for one of your MC businesses. With the assumption you have all the appropriate businesses, this will provide a full stock for one of your MC businesses. That'll net you roughly 70K to keep in your pocket. So with the assumption that you have all the appropriate businesses like the agency, the MC, all the different businesses the MC Clubhouse provides, all of this stuff is going to be beneficial to you in the future. Now that we're halfway through the video and about 20 minutes into GTA Online, we're going to do a quick recap. The nightclub, I raked in 60K. The agency, I raked in about 74K between the security contract and the passive income safe update. 650 on a blackjack table, and I saved 70K on the restock from the stash house. A total of 854K, and I've only did that in 20 minutes without doing any Cayo setup or heist or anything like that. 850K in the first 20 minutes of me being online. I almost touched $1 million, and the best part of it is I did all of this in Freemode, and I just been chilling the whole time. I'm gonna have to hire a new driver. Luckily, I made it to my destination in one piece, but I'm gonna invest into a new driver. But next, we're gonna talk about G's Cache, and that's another Freemode event that gives you money and supplies. And this week is case specific, and it's double money. The icon on the map is usually a box with a question mark. and it can pop up anywhere on the map. Just find it and it'll show you an area where the box can be located. You locate the box and you get the supplies. Like I said, you guys need to pay attention to the weekly bonuses. So this week, G's Cachet is worth double money. So once you find this package, it'll be worth 38K and you'll get some other supplies as well. Still chilling in Freemode, hanging out with your friends. We're gonna call it Jubilee and we're gonna make our way over to the next business. This next business can make you a lot of money. I know for sure because I've made a lot of money. Small, easy jobs, quick, fun, and we're here at the auto shop. Another underrated business that can make you a ton of money, especially solo players. So a veteran player like myself, I can do the auto shop contracts by myself, but ideally you will want at least one other person because these jobs usually are difficult for one person, but being that I'm a veteran player, I can do them on my own. These small contracts are mini heists. You do 2 setups and then you go straight into the main mission. As you can see here, I've made $30 million out of my auto shop through the contracts. This business can also make you a crazy amount of money during the double money event weeks. When it's double money, I do auto shop contracts all day, all night, because you can run up 3, 4, 5, 600,000 in 20 minutes. And if you divide that up hourly, you can make millions in an hour. So typically, without the double money, you always want to aim to get the Union Depository job. But GTA does do something pretty cool where they kind of usually frequently put the Union Depository job on the board. When they don't, just do one of the other small jobs. It's quick and easy, make it 200K, and then they'll put the Union Depository back up on the board. So with the Union Depository, you don't want to do Union Depository solo because of the level of difficulty, 1, and then 2, you can net more money because you're stealing gold from the bank, and the more bags you have, the more gold you can take. So usually if you do this solo, you'll walk away from the Union Depository with roughly 275K, 290K. And then if you have a full team of 4, you can walk away from the Union Depository with 340K. This job is quick, easy, and fun. Doesn't require any mind-numbing grinding, not a bunch of setups, and you can be done with this in 15 minutes. Once everybody get the police off them and make the delivery, 337K will be deposited into your account. Alright, next up, another underrated business is the bail office. The bail office can make you a decent amount of money if you sit there and do the contracts, but mainly you want to focus on the top priority contract that can net you roughly between 125 to 150K. This contract is also solo friendly, but if you do it with a squad, make sure your squad knows what you're doing because the reward is solely dependent on if you return this person back to the bail office alive. If they end up dead, you will only get paid 40K. That's only 1/3 of the potential money you can make. Yo, bro, what's good with this dude? I'm just minding my business. Look at him. What is he doing? But now I'm on him. What are you doing, goofball? Now look at you, laying face down in the dirt. All because you couldn't just keep going about your business. Don't mess with me, bro. Come on. Alright, so now moving right along. We've been in Freemode for roughly about 45 minutes. And we probably made over $1 million. I ain't gonna say probably, we did make over $1 million, specifically to me going through my day here in this video. Alright, so another piece of free game I didn't mention before. You guys want to do the last dose DAX missions. Do all of them so you can get the free acid lab. Oh yeah, also always sell your product in a fully populated public lobby with the squad. Alright, another small Freemode event that's pretty underrated is the Street Dealer. This will require you to have an MC as well as multiple MC businesses, and he'll come and purchase product from you. I made a quick 130K without doing anything, just maintaining my businesses, doing the stash houses every day, and I can frequently make money throughout the day. They also have about 4 of those guys spread out throughout the map, and each of them will buy a different product for a different price. So one person may buy one thing for more money, another person might buy from another business for a higher price as well. So it all depends on who you come up to. No one ever says this, but it's very true. This is another very easy way to make money, and it can be an investment as well. But sell the cars you do not drive. You have money sitting right in front of you. Go to a garage, look at all your cars you have. I'm pretty sure there's a supercar somewhere in one of these garages that you haven't driven in months. Get in it, drive it to LS Customs, and sell it. That can be easy $500 to $1 million just sitting in your garage. For me, I have hundreds of cars in the game. So if I ever become stripped of cash, I would just take one of my cars and drive it over there and sell it and get an easy $1 million. From time to time when I stream and host my car meets, I usually have people come through my garage and look at the collection, and people send me messages and be like, hey, do you money glitch? Do you dupe cars or anything like that? No, I do not. All of my money is legit. That's why I'm so proud of the accomplishments I've made on this game, is because I did everything through all the proper channels without doing anything outside of the norm. And I've made my money through all legit means and how the game is supposed to be played. Another reason why you broke is because you think all money is not good money. Don't get caught up in, oh, that's not enough money. No, you get out here and do what you gotta do. I've been on GTA since 2013, and robbing stores was the only thing we could do outside of Rooftop Rumble. We ran up in each store countlessly and get this money. Don't matter how much it is, I'ma get money no matter what. I don't care how much it pays, long as it pays. Alright, as this video comes to a close, this is a full breakdown of everything we've done in this video. So this list here is everything we've done up until this point, all in free mode in the video. I use numbers that are on the lower side. You can adjust the numbers accordingly. So in the hour's time, we made 700 to 800K. So if you do everything in this video with the assumption you did 3 auto shop contracts, 1 union depository, 2 regular paying auto shop contracts, an agency contract with Dr. Dre, and that list of everything else that I mentioned in this video, you can make upwards to $4.5 million. In addition to the assumption that you sold an unused car for roughly about $500K to $1 million. So tell me what you guys think about this method. In the description, I'm gonna do a full breakdown of how the money is going to be made and how to make it. And go ahead out there and make some money. Appreciate you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video.